Morning, y'all. It's about 5:45, September the 13th, 2025. It's opening day of deer season, archery season here in North Carolina. So we're headed out to the woods for the first time this year. Gonna be in the new spot that I put in this year. Topped off corn yesterday, planted crimson clover and rye last weekend. It's coming in pretty good. Got one good rain on it the day we planted it, so it's coming in. Got some decent bucks coming into that spot, and good little bit of does. So hopefully we can stick an arrow in one this morning.
All right, y'all, it's about 7 o'clock this morning. Got in here, got set up, good and quiet. It's a very still morning, about 60 degrees. No wind, really. What little bit of wind there is coming out of the north, which is a good wind for this setup. Bird and stuff starting to kind of move around, making some racket. Seen a squirrel a few seconds ago. So wildlife starting to move around some this morning. Hopefully a deer come in here, try to get a little something to eat on his way back to bed. I'll wait him out. All right, y'all, it's about 9:30. Didn't see anything, no deer. So I'm gonna get slid out of here. I got some stuff I gotta do today, midday. Probably slip in here a few hours before dark this evening, hunt the spot again. I'll probably hang out my saddle this evening, the opposite side of the tree. It's just a little bit easier for filming. So that's kind of the plan. Hopefully we'll have some success this afternoon. All right, y'all, we're back in here this evening, Saturday, September the 13th, 2025. It's a little after 5 o'clock. Got in here real quiet, took our time, got the saddle set up, camera on, got everything ready. Back in the same spot we hunted this morning. Ton of dove in here eating. I imagine some seed, probably didn't germinate. We planted the rime and rye, crimson clover, and then obviously the corn too. I'm sure they're eating that. Pretty hot this evening, about 80 degrees, pretty still. There's a slight wind every once in a while out of the northeast. It's just a great wind, perfect wind for this spot. So I'll sit here and wait till it gets a little bit later and that sun starts to go down. Deer should start showing up. So just gonna hang out here and see what happens. Alright, y'all, it's right at 7 o'clock, just shy of it, which means legal shooting light. We got about an hour left. Hadn't seen any deer yet, nothing but birds so far this evening. I thought I may have heard one or something walking over in this cover, probably about 25-30 yards or so, but it's just so thick that I can't see into it really. But sun's getting ready to go down. Got about an hour left, so it's prime direction I came in either. So I'm pretty sure she didn't get wind of me. There's a house on the other side of her, probably, I don't know, 300 yards or so. 250, 300 yards. I don't know. They have some dogs. Maybe she picked up their scent or predator. I don't know. But I'm fairly confident the blowing was not related to our setup. So hopefully it don't booger everything up too badly. One will come in. She only blew 3 or 4 times. So sit here and keep waiting. I just seen a doe. She's probably sorry. There's another deer. I don't know if it's the same one. I can barely see him down a short little lane. But there's at least one doe that I know of. She's out there about 80 or 90 yards. Coming out of the pine plantation. Kind of starting to come in this way. But I only got about 15 minutes left shooting light. So they better come in quick if it's gonna happen. All right, y'all, we're headed back out this evening. Sunday, September the 14th, 2025. We're hunting the same spot we hunted yesterday. I didn't hunt this morning. I had a little bit of sinus stuff going on this morning. Figured I'd be coughing a lot, so I didn't go. We're headed out this evening. It is a little after 5 o'clock. It's kind of overcast today, still pretty warm though. We're coming in once again from the southwest side into the plot. The wind, slight breeze is out of the northeast, kind of favoring the east. The deer typically coming from the north and the northeast, so got the wind perfectly in our favor. So I'm gonna slip in here and get in the saddle and get set up. All right, got up here in the tree. We're all set up. It's 5:30 on the dot. Got the cameras ready, got the bow ready. Had to get the thermocell going. Mosquitoes a lot more active this evening. It's a little more humid today than it was yesterday. I guess the sun hadn't been out to burn it off. So, just gonna hang out for the next 2.5 hours. See if we can't stick one.
down the tree in front of me when I'm saddle hunting. Or I'll hang it off a bow hanger like that if I'm hunting out of a lock on or a tree stand. But I didn't like where the bow was at in relation to my camera arm. So I took my lineman's rope and I cinched it around the limb there above me and brought it down and hooked up my bow hanger hook. So now it's right here, right in front of me, right in arm's reach. Nothing that complicated, just it shows a million ways to do something. A little bit of ingenuity sometimes can improve your setup, make things a little bit easier when it comes time to take the shot. But anyway, I'm gonna keep hanging out here.
hit her a little bit forward. I couldn't tell. I didn't hit her way too far forward, I don't think. I think I just got into the shoulder there, the scapula a little bit. I was wanting to shoot the one that was on the left, the bigger doe on the far left, but that one on the far right was getting a little spooky. And the one on the left was facing me. I didn't have a shot, so I ended up going with the one on the right. I just hope I made a good hit.
After finding the arrow, we followed Little Blood for a short ways before it completely ran out. We brought in a blood tracking dog, which ended up finding nothing, and we grid searched for 4 hours before finally giving up. I believe I was a little bit farther forward than what I'd thought, and after going back and watching the footage, the doe took a step at the last minute, and I believe I got more into the shoulder than I'd originally thought I had. Unfortunately, that's a part of bow hunting, and it does happen. Thankfully, it's been a very long time since it's happened to me. So hopefully in the future, we can do better and prevent this. But for now, I'll just have to chalk it up as a loss.